police say Bracamontes was coaching the victim at Doc's gym for the past 3 years, but in December, the relationship changed.
They're very inappropriate messages, and they started out business as normal, like a coach would speak to their juvenile client, and then it's a little bit more inappropriate to the point where he would pay her for a photo of just her in a regular colored t-shirt. It started out that way. It progressed more.
Clovis Police Public Information Officer Ty Wood says that's how 50-year-old Rick Bracamontes began sending messages on text and through Instagram to a teenage girl he was training at Doc's gym in Clovis. He says they kept getting worse, and eventually he was asking for more pictures in different outfits in exchange for money.
She informed her parents, who in turn informed the police department, which is exactly what should have happened in this case.
Doc's gym says Bracamontes was never an employee at their gym, and he's now been banned from their facility. Police say they're cooperating as they investigate. Wood says there's been no reports of physical abuse in this case, but Bracamontes' past shows a different story.
He does have a history of sexual assault towards juveniles. On the gender, I'm not sure, but in 2009, he does show a couple convictions for sexual assault on a minor under the age of 16.
And a search of the Fresno County Superior Court records gives us more details, showing he was arrested in 2008 before serving time in state prison. However, his name does not appear on the Megan's Law website, which is supposed to show public information about sex offenders in the state. However, recent changes to the law make it easier for offenders to have their name removed from the sex offender registry. He's now facing 2 felony charges, one for sending harmful material to a minor electronically and another for annoying or molesting a minor. Wood says they're worried there may be other victims out there from his time as a trainer and coach. He says Bracamontes used to coach softball in Fresno.
He was a coach for her for at least a couple years before behavior started to change. And so we ask that they look at those communications with their children and just make sure that they are appropriate for a client speaking to a juvenile.
Jail records show he bonded out just after midnight this morning. He's expected to appear back in court on July 14th. We reached out to the District Attorney Lisa Smitkamp in her office for more information on the case, but we have not heard back yet. Live in the studio tonight, Catherine Phillips, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.